Yes, are you able to see the whiteboard?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think the previous problem is cleared. I hope it is understood very well. So I've taken the next one. Or do you have any doubts in the previous problem? Yes, quickly people should respond. Do you have any questions to ask in the previous problem, what I have solved? So finally, I wrote the expressions in terms of the orthonormal basis functions, right? What is S1 of t, S2 of t, S3 of t, and S4 of t? Okay, of course, we found S11, then S21, S22, right? S31, S32. So for S33, I said formula is G3 of t by pi 3 of t. Okay. I think by doing that, we will be able to substitute and write the final equations. Is that fine? Shall I take up the next one? So please have a note of this second problem. Yes, note down 3 signals. I'm detecting, okay? I'm not writing on the board. I've already written the signals. What is to be noted, I hope I want you people to note down. Okay, 3 signals S1 of t, S2 of t, and S3 of t are shown in the figure. Hope all are noting.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you repeat, sir?
Yeah, 3 signals S1 of t, S2 of t, and S3 of t are shown in the figure. So which I have shown in here, right? Example 2 I have written now. Okay. Apply Gram-schmidth procedure. Apply Gram-schmidth procedure to obtain an orthonormal basis function. Apply Gram-schmidth procedure to obtain an orthonormal basis function. Express signals S1 of t, S2 of t, and S3 of t in terms of orthonormal basis function. I repeat once again, express signals S1 of t, S2 of t, and S3 of t in terms of orthonormal basis function. Also, give the signal constellation diagram. Also give the signal constellation diagram. Hope all of you have noted the problem properly. I have written the diagram here. So just dictated what is to be done. You want me to repeat once again? Yes, I am asking, you want me to repeat once again?
No, sir.
Or is it
Fine, sir. We got
noted?
it.
Yeah, got it. No? Yeah, fine. So to begin with, what is the first step? Any one of you can say what is the first step we need to do? Yes, Vishal. Vishal.
Sir,
Yeah, what we need to do? How do we go about this? How do we solve this problem? So what is the first step we are supposed to do? Yes, Vishal. You are not there, I think, for last class.
I was there, sir.
You're there. Yeah, how do we go about this, man?
Sir, we have to find
Ah,
Q1.
Q1 now.
Energy of S1 of t.
So we have to find a relation between the three.
Yeah,
Dependent,
first.
independent.
Yeah, correct. See, before we start doing, first we need to observe the given signals, right? Whether all these 3 signals are linearly independent or not. And is it Means is there any signal depends on some other signal. So looking at these three signals, do you all feel that they are all independent, or is it possible to obtain one signal from another signals?
Yes, sir.
S1 of t is equal to S2 of t plus S3 of t, sir.
Yeah, see, S1 of t is equal to S2 of t plus S3 of t, right? So by adding S2 of t and S3 of t, I can obtain S1 of t. What I mean to say is, so these three signals are not linearly independent. Okay, so some signals are depends on another signal, right? Okay, that is the first notice what we have observed. So that is one thing. Okay, any other thing? So one Skanda said we can obtain S1 of t by adding S2 of t and S3 of t. Is there any other way to obtain some other signal by doing something else from other signals?
You can subtract, sir.
Yeah. What we can subtract?
So, for example, S3 of t, sir, it can be obtained by subtracting
Ah,
it can be S3 of t equals to S1 of t minus S2 of t.
yeah, very good. So this is another approach, right? So we can get S3 of t, right, by subtracting S2 of t from S1 of t. So I will note that. Yeah, first thing is also correct. What Skanda is said, we can obtain S1 of t by adding S2 of t and S3 of t. And what Kuberi said, that is also correct. So we can obtain S3 of t, okay, S3 of t will be equal to S1 of t minus S2 of t. Okay. So what I mean to say here is all three signals are not linearly independent. Okay. So there is some dependency. So I wrote here how I can obtain S3 of t from S1 of t and S2 of t. Fine. So after noting this, then what is the next step? What we need to find out is the first step.
Energy of the first signal.
Yeah, energy of the first signal. So as a first step, I write step 1, right? We need to find energy of the signal S1 of t. Energy of signal S1 of t. Yes, I want Abhishek Reddy to tell the expression for finding the energy of the signal. Abhishek Reddy is there. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you tell me the expression for finding the energy of a signal S1 of t? Yeah, quickly you should tell me. How do I find the energy of the signal S1 of t? What is the formula I have to use?
S1 of t is equals to S2
No
of t
man, I'm
plus
asking energy of signal S1 of t. So usually I denote energy by E, right? So E1, because I want to find energy of a signal S1 of t. So E1 is equal to what, man? Not S1 of t is equal to. So E1 is equal to, you should tell. Energy of a signal. I need to integrate the signal S1 of t over its period, right? Square and integrate. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Yeah, now can you tell? See, this is the definition, Abhishek Reddy. So 0 to t,
Yes, sir.
okay, S1 square of t into dt. So this is the general definition of finding the energy of a signal. Okay, you are squaring that signal and integrating over its interval. Okay, so here, what is the integration limits I can write, man, with respect to this? So S1 of t exists for what interval, man? Yes, Abhishek Reddy. What is the integration limits I can write? From 0 to where I should write?
0 to 3.
0 to?
So S1 0 to
See,
3.
time, man, time. Time is which axis? X axis, right? Time.
Yes, sir.
And
0 to
Y
4.
axis is amplitude, man. Yeah. Yes?
0 to 4.
Integral,
Integral
right? Its
0 to
limit
4.
is, yeah, integral 0 to 4. What is the value of S1 of t? Yes, what is the value of S1 of t? What is its magnitude, man? Amplitude?
3.
3, no? So
Yes, sir.
S1 of t value is 3, right? So I can write 3 square into dt, right? Yeah. Is it possible to simplify and say now? Yeah, what can I write? So 3 square is what?
9.
9, right? Then upper limit minus lower limit. So upper limit is 4 and lower limit is 0. So 4 minus 0 is 4, right? So
Yes.
can I say 9 into 4? 9 into 4, so which is equal to
36.
36. So the energy of the signal S1 of t is 36. Okay, usually we say units is joules, right? Yeah. Over what interval? It is over interval of 0 to t. That is 0 to 4. Okay, when t less than or equal to 4 and greater than 0, its value will be 36 units. 36 joules, what I can say. Okay, so just let me write its duration also. So I can put a flower bracket. I can say it exists over the interval 0 to 4. It is 36 joules and it will be 0 elsewhere. So this is how we found the energy of a signal as a first step. Yes, Gautam Hegde, what is the expression for S11 for finding S11? Gautam Hegde is there? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. What is S11, man? S11 means you people don't read. I think whatever I have thought, if you practice it, definitely you will be able to say, man. S11. So S11 will be equal to square root of E1. Okay. So which is equal to, yeah, at least can you tell what is square root of 36? Gautam Hegde. What is square root of 36, man? What is this, man?
So,
Square root of 36. Yeah.
sir, you for this problem
Yes.
you assumed S3 of t is equals to S1 of t minus S2 of t. There are three possibilities like this, sir. So we can assume anything, right?
No, no assumption, man. Yeah, no assumption. It is from the fact. It is not an assumption. I can obtain S3 of t by subtracting the signal S2 of t from S1 of t. That is one possibility. What you said, right? Another
Yes, sir.
possibility, what Skanda said, I can obtain S1 of t by adding S2 of t and S3 of t. There is also another possibility. So like that we can think. So I have taken this possibility. S3
That's
of t
what,
is
sir.
equal
We
to
can
S1 of
assume
t minus
anything,
S2.
no, sir.
It is not an assumption. It is a fact. What you are supposed to write. See, assumption is different, right? It is a fact, right?
Yes, sir.
It is a fact. It is not an assumption.
Sir,
Assumption is,
he's asking if we can consider the other one, S1, other possibility, S1 of t is
yeah. Other
equal
possibility
to.
also you can, Other possibility also you can
Yeah,
consider.
sir.
Nothing wrong.
There are
We
three
can.
possibilities, sir. There's S2 of t also we can be written, sir.
You can write. Yeah. See, S1 of t is equal to, I said no, S2 of t plus S3 of t. That can also be considered. See, that is final writing. No, we can write one signal in terms of another signal. That's all.
Sir,
Right. So here,
but
what? Yeah.
that day you had told
Ah.
the signals that are dependent on others, they cannot have an orthonormal basis function. Here, each and everything is interdependent, no, sir?
No, man. What I said is, if I am able, means if the signals are not linearly independent, no, if they are not linearly independent, means I have m finite energy signals, I will be having the number of orthonormal basis functions will be less than or equal to the number of energy signals. It may be equal to number of energy signals, or it will be less than the number of energy signals, and it cannot be more than the number of energy signals. That is why we say n is less than or equal to m. Hope I am clear. N is what? My orthonormal basis functions, right? I stressed upon this. M is m finite energy signals, right? So this equation is true. This condition means the number of orthonormal basis functions will be always less than or equal to the number of energy signals. Hope you got my point.
Yes, sir, but in the previous problem, you
Ah.
told that S4 is dependent on S1 and S3, so the basis function of fourth signal won't exist, you told me, sir.
Yeah, that is what. Pi 4 of t will not exist.
Here, S3 of t is dependent on S1 and S2, no, sir.
That is what. Yeah, here only pi 1 and pi 2 will exist, not pi 3.
So according to this possibility, you are telling that. So what if whatever Skanda or Kuber told, what about that, sir? If you take like that possibility, then S2 might not exist. Then
No, no, S2 will be exist, but that orthogonal function, orthogonal basis function will not will exist. Means only two orthonormal basis functions will exist for this particular problem.
okay,
Understood?
sir. So you are telling we can take only one possibility at a time, sir.
Yeah, one possibility at a time, not all the possibilities at a time. Taking
Okay.
any one possibility and you have to solve that, and you have to
Yeah.
find out. Yeah, not considering all possibilities and saying it as zero orthonormal basis functions. No,
Okay, sir.
it is fine. Okay, I think I was with this now. Finding S11, I said the root of E1 is equal to root of 36. I think where is that Hegde? Yes, is it possible to say, man, Hegde? Square root of 36.
Yes, sir.
How much, man?
6, sir.
6.
6.
Okay.
6.
Yeah, fine, man. Fine. It is 6. Okay, I can write it exists over interval 0 to 4. Okay. Yes, Nagaveni, is it possible to say how do I define pi 1 of t? Nagaveni is there?
Yes, sir.
Nagaveni. Yeah, can you tell me the expression for pi 1 of t? See, my goal is to find pi 1 of t, right? That is why I just first found what is the energy of the signal S1 of t, right? Yeah, what is the expression for pi 1 of t? Expression for pi 1 of t. Think not studying. Yes,
S1
able to
of t
say?
by
Yeah, S1 of t divided by
root E1.
yeah, root E1. Okay, good. So pi 1 of t is equal to this is the formula, right? S1 of t by root of E1. So what is, yeah, S1 of t value is how much? Yes, what is the value of S1 of t?
3.
Yeah, 3. What is the root of E1? Root of E1 I wrote here.
Root
Yeah, it is 6, right? Yeah, you can write root of 36 or I can directly write it is 36, right? I think you want me to write root of 36 only. Yeah. So it is nothing but 3 by 6, right? So which is nothing but how much? 1 by 2, right? So I can say the value of pi 1 of t will be equal to 1 by 2 over what interval? When t is less than or equal to 4 and greater than or equal to 0. And it will be 0 elsewhere. Okay, so the first step is done. That is by finding energy of the signal S1 of t and finding the value of S11 and saying what is the value of pi 1 of t. So we came to know that the value of pi 1 of t is 1 by 2 over the interval 0 to 4. So I can represent that graphically. Yeah, let me represent that. So this is t, right? Yeah, this will be pi 1 of t and I can represent with the duration 0 to 4 and a magnitude of how much? 1 by 2 means it is Either I can say 0.5 or I can write 1 by 2. Okay, this is how I represent pi 1 of t graphically. Is that clear? Yes, is this clear? Shall I go to the next step?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next step is, any one of you can say what is the next step? What we're supposed to do?
Finding
Step
G2
2.
of t, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. In step 2, our goal is to determine pi 2 of t. Okay. To determine pi 2 of t, first let me write the expression for pi 2 of t. Right. So pi 2 of t is equal to G2 of t, right, divided by the root of, that is energy of the signal, right, square root of the energy of the signal G2 of t. Okay, fine. So how do I define G2 of t? Yes, Ananta, can you say how do I define G2 of t? Ananta is there? Yes, quickly, Ananta or Bharti. Bharti is there? No. Mm. Yes, Ashwini. Ashwini.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, can you tell me the expression for G2 of t? Yeah, quickly, what can I write for G2 of t? It's so difficult.
Sir, G2 of T minus
Yes, G2 of t is equal to,
S2 of T minus S2 of 1 of 5 of phi 1 of T
yeah, G2 of t is equal to, I can say S2 of t, right, minus
minus S2 of
S21,
1 phi 1 of T.
S21, not S2 of 1, S21 by 1 of t. Okay, so this is the expression for G2 of t. So now I have already S2 of t is there, right? I need to find out what is S21. Already I found what is pi 1 of t, right? After finding S21, then multiply with pi 1 of t, that product you will get, then you can subtract that from S2 of t, then you will get G2 of t, right? So once you find G2 of t, then you can find out its energy. After finding the energy of the signal G2 of t, then you can substitute in this equation to find pi 2 of t. That is what the procedure, right? That is the second step. uh, yes, yes, Chandan is there? No. Yes, what about Aditi? Aditi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you tell me how to find S21? What is the expression for S21?
Yeah, 1 second, sir.
Okay. Yeah, S21. Yes, anybody else? Anybody else can help? S21.
Integral 0 to t S2 of t into
Yeah,
phi 1 of
integral.
t.
Yeah, integral 0 to t S2 of t, right, into pi 1 of t into dt, right? So which is equal to, I will write here only. Yeah, at least now Aditi should tell what is the integral limits. Yeah, S2 of t exists for what interval? Yes, Aditi. Not responding only. Uh, Yes, what about Diksha? Diksha. Yes, Diksha is there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you tell me the integration limits here for S2 of t? S2 of t exists for what interval?
So 0 and 2.
Yeah, 0 to 2, right? 0 to 2, right? So what is the value of S2 of t? Value of S2 of t.
3.
Yeah, its value is 3 into pi 1 of t. What is the value of pi 1 of t? I said it is 1 by 2, right? Into dt. Of course, next S2 of t is 0, but pi 1 of t will be there. That is from pi 1 of t exists till up to 4, right? So even if I write that limits, their product will be 0. Okay, just for understanding, I'm writing. Okay, so I can say integral 2 to 4, right? The value of S2 of t, the value of S2 of t is 0, right? And pi 1 of t is 1 by 2 into dt, right? I know this product will be 0, right? So second integral value will be 0. So with this, is it possible to say what is the value I can write? I think somebody else who is not at all speaking has not opened up their mouth, and I will not be able to call their names because they are not interacting. So this is an opportunity for you people to say the answer at least. So some of your friends already told what is the value. Yes, quickly. Just
3, sir.
yeah, it is 3 into 1 by 2 into 2, right? So 2 will get cancelled. It will be, yeah, somebody said something else, na? I said this becomes 0, right? So here 3 into 1 by 2 into 2, so it will be equal to 3, right? So what I can say, the value of S21 will be equal to 3 over the interval t less than or equal to 2 and greater than 0, and it will be 0 elsewhere. Hope it is clear. Yeah, so now let me say what is S21 into pi 1 of t, right? I need to find out the product, right? So S21 into pi 1 of t. So the value of S21 is what? 3, right? The value of S21 is 3, and the value of pi 1 of t is how much? It is 1 by 2, right? So can I write it is 3 by 2? Can I write 3 by 2 over the interval 0 to 2? Yes, is this fine? Because S21 exists only over 0 to 2. Okay, during that time its value is 3, and the value of pi 1 of t is 1 by 2, but pi 1 of t exists till up to 4. Okay, after 2 the value of S21 is 0, that is why I am writing 3 by 2 over the interval 0 to 2. Okay, and it will be 0 elsewhere. Is that fine? Yes, I am asking, is this fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So with this S21 pi 1 of t we found, then now the aim is to find out what is G2 of t, right? So G2 of t, I said, hope people have written, na? I am scrolling up.
Can you scroll up, sir, one second?
Is this fine?
It's a little more. Yeah, enough, sir.
Till this, sir. So complete step 2 you wanted to see.
Got it, sir, got it.
Hmm. Okay. So to find out the G2 of t, let me, as I said, now for subtraction, we need to do by this graphical way only, then only the picture will be clear, right? So G2 of t, I said it is S2 of t minus S21 pi 1 of t. So first let me write S2 of t. So S2 of t will be equal to what? It exists for 0 to 2, right? Is a magnitude of 3. The magnitude of 3. Fine. And then what is the value of S21 pi 1 of t we got? S21 pi 1 of t. Okay, its value is 3 by 2. It is nothing but 1.5, right? 1.5 over the interval 0 to 2. So I can say 0 to 2 and its value is 1.5, or I can 3 by 2 is 1.5. Okay, so what is G2 of t? So I'm just slightly moving up. Hope it is clear. Okay. So the next one is what? I wanted to find G2 of t, right? So what is G2 of t? It is the subtraction of these two, right? So which is equal to what I said? It is G2 of t is S2 of t, right, minus S21 pi 1 of t. Yeah, with this, what can I write? Sorry. So 0 to 2, here the magnitude of S2 of t is 3 and the magnitude of S21 pi 1 of t is 1.5. So 3 minus 1.5, it is nothing but 1.5. So I can write up to 0 to 2, its magnitude will be 3 by 2. Okay, so what I can write is G2 of t, right? So G2 of t will be equal to 3 by 2 over the interval 0 to 2, and it will be 0 elsewhere. Okay, so what is the energy of the signal? Easy to yes, Girish, can you tell, man, energy of a signal G2 of t? Girish, I don't know whether that fellow is there or not.
Sir.
Girish, you are there? Yeah, fine. Yeah. Energy of the signal G2 of t, man. So integral. What are the limits, man?
0 to 3 by 2.
Why, man? 0 to 3 by 2. See, G2 of t, na? It exists for what interval, man?
2, sir.
Then see, time is 2, right? Its
Yes, sir, 2, sir.
amplitude is 3 by 2. So 3 by 2
whole square.
Yeah, whole squared into dt.
dt.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So which is equal to what I can write? Yeah, 3 by 2 whole square. That is 9 by 4, right?
Yes, sir.
9 by 4 into 2 minus 0, it is 2, right? So which is nothing but 9 by 2. Can I say it is 9 by 2?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, over what interval? 0 to 2. So when t less than or equal to 2 and greater than or equal to 0, its value is 9 by 2 and it will be 0 elsewhere. So this is the energy of the signal is G2 of t. So after finding the energy, then I can find out now what is pi 2 of t. Okay, so hope people have noted. I am moving up. Yeah, I said pi 2 of t will be equal to G2 of t, right, into square root of Eg2. So which is equal to what I can write, the value of G2 of t is how much? Yes, anyone can say. What is the value of G2 of t?
1.5.
Yeah, 3 by 2 and square root of 9 by 2, right? So what can I write?
1 by root 2.
1 by root 2, right? So if I write the directly, is that fine? Hope people understand. No? 3 by 2 divided by root of 9 by 2, right, can be written as what? Let me write 3 by 2. So I can write 3 by square root of 2. Is that fine? So which is nothing but what? 3 by 2 into root of 2 by 3, right? So which is nothing but 1 by root 2. Okay, 1 by root 2. So this is my phi 2 of t. So its value will be what? For what interval it will be 1 by root 2? When
0.
t then are equal to 2. Okay, that is 0 to 2, it is 1 by root 2 and it will be 0 elsewhere. Fine. So I found that pi 2 of t is this 1 by root 2 over into 0 to 2. So how can I represent this graphically? Right. So this is pi 2 of t. uh, 0 to 2, and its magnitude will be 1 by root 2. Can write 1 by root 2 is its magnitude. Okay, already I have written pi 1 of t. So the one task is done. So do you think that you do need to write find pi 3 of t? No. Already I have written S3 of t is dependent on two signals. Right, I can obtain S3 of t from by subtracting S2 of t from S1 of t, right? So with that, what I can write is, means if I want to express, the next task is that one only. No, we need to express these energy signals in terms of its orthonormal basis functions. That is, S1 of t will be equal to what? S11 by 1 of t. S11 by 1 of t. So what is the value of S11? Yes, what is the value of S11? It is 6, no? 6 into pi 1 of t I can write. Right? Similarly, S2 of t will be equal to what? S21 pi 1 of t plus S22 pi 2 of t. Am I correct? Yes, I am asking, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the value of S21 is how much? It is 3. Right? 3 into pi 1 of t, then plus S22. So S22 is equal to what? Yeah, G2 of t divided by pi 2 of t, right? So the value of S22. Hope you understood what I said. To find S22, right? S22 is equal to, I said, G2 of t divided by pi 2 of t. Pi 2 of t. So we know what is G2 of t. G2 of t is how much? 3 by 2, right? And pi 2 of t is 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. So with that, I can say S22 is equal to 3 by root 2. Is that fine? So with that, I can write here 3 by root 2 into pi 2 of t. Okay. And I know what is S3 of t, right? So S3 of t, I said it is S1 of t, right, minus S2 of t. Okay. So I need to subtract those two equations, about two equations, right? and this and this. So if I do that, I will get S3 of t. So what can I write? Here, see, 6 pi 1 of t is there, and here 3 pi 1 of t is there. So what I get? 6 pi 1 of t minus 3 pi 1 of t. It is
3 pi 1 of t.
Yeah, 3 pi 1 of t minus, here it is 0, right? Then here it is 3 by root 2 pi 2 of t. So can I write it is 3 by root 2 pi 2 of t? Yes, is this fine? As S3 of t. Okay, so this is the second task what they have done in the given question. So we have expressed S1 of t, right? Sorry. S1 of t, S2 of t, and S3 of t in terms of its orthonormal basis functions. What is the next task they have asked? We need to draw the signal constellation diagram. Right. So how do we do that? I think is it possible to do from your end signal constellation diagram? Keeping these equations in mind, I think I will tell here only. Yeah, how the signal constellation diagram we are going to draw? Signal constellation diagram. See, two orthonormal basis functions are there, right? One is pi 1 of t you can take, that is x-axis, and another one is pi 2 of t. Pi 2 of t, right? Okay, you can mark the scale according to your convenience, right? So I can write this as 2, 4, 6. That depends on the value of pi 1 of t till where it exists, right? Yeah, similarly you can mark this side also as 2, 4, 6 and so on. Similarly this side also. I hope you all will be able to do this. I don't think you are finding any difficulty. So this side it is minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. Similarly this side is minus 2, minus 4, then minus 6. Yeah, now is it possible to say how to S1 of t is what 6 pi 1 of t, na? Yes or no? Yeah, how do we locate in this? S1 of t. 6, no? This is right. This point is S1. Can I say? Yes, is that fine? If I say S1 is this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then similarly, S2, that is 3 pi 1, right? 3 pi 1 means at this point you will get 3 pi 1. Then 3 by root 2 pi 2. 3 by root 2. This one, no? So 3 pi 1 of t, then 3 by root 2. So 3 by root is how much? Yeah, quickly, anyone have 3 by 2? 3 by root 2, sorry.
So 2.12.
2.12, no? So can I take this point as this point? Okay. Is that fine? Yes, this is 2, no? So 2.12 you are saying. So shall I say this is S2?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Similarly, S3. S3 is what? 3 pi 1 of t minus 3 by root 2 pi 2 of t. So 3 pi 1 of t means 3 is in this side, right? In this direction only. Then minus 3 by root 2. So here it is plus 3 by root 2 and here it is minus 3 by root 2. So minus 3 by root 2 means from this point I can take, right? That is the same value, minus 2.1 you will get. So from this point, I think I can say this is my S3. Is that fine? So
Yes,
this is
sir.
how I locate. Okay. Even from origin you can draw. So this is one vector, right? And then this is another vector you can say, and then this is another vector. Okay, clear? How to draw the signal constellation diagram? So this will end up your second question task. Okay.
So could you explain again, sir, once?
Yeah, see, S1 of t, S2 of t, and S3 of t. These three equations I have, right? So to draw the signal constellation diagram. So this is my signal constellation diagram, right? You want me to write here?
No, sir, just the coordinates.
I will tell, man. Just I will write signal constellation diagram. Okay, so S1 of t is what? S11 pi 1 of t, na? So S11 is in this, only pi 1 of t is there, right? No pi 2 of t. So that is why I have taken this x-axis, right? And its value is how much? It is 6. So at 6 I am making that point. That is my S1 vector, signal vector. Understood this point?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. The next one.
Then for S2, what is S2? That is 3 pi 1 of t plus 3 by root 2 pi 2 of t. So 3 units on the pi 1 of t axis. So 3 at this point, right? I can say this is 3. You want me to write? This is 3, right? On pi 1 of t axis. Then 3 by root 2 on pi 2 of t axis. So pi 2 of t is this one, right? Y axis. So some of your friends said the 3 by root is 2.1 something. So from there, I'm marking as this point. Okay, it is 3, no? On x-axis it is 3, on y-axis is 2.1. So that point is my S2. Okay, similarly for S3 of t, it is what? 3 pi 1 of t minus 3 by root 2 pi 2 of t. So 3 on x-axis, positive side, right? Again 3 on x-axis, and it is minus 3 by root 2. So minus 3 by root 2 means it is minus 2.1 something, right? So down, it is minus x, right? So from this point, so this will become my, means with respect to this I can say, right? This will be my S3. Hope this is clear.
I got it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so we'll take up the next one similar to this. Why I am stressing more on this is 100% I assure you that there will be one question on this topic. Okay, 8 to 12 marks. If they are asking 12 marks, slightly they will ask bigger. But if they are asking for 8 marks, they will ask like a simple one. Okay, so that is why I wanted to be you all to learn this properly, so that you have the confidence that you will be able to solve this in the exam. So I will take one more example, and I will give you the assignment another 3-4 examples that you are supposed to upload in the GCR. Okay, so I will not dictate the sentence. I mean, I will not write the sentence. Just I will say you to note down. Okay, just I will draw the signals. Okay, so this is my example 3. Okay, so let me write the signal first. Please all of you note down with me. This is S1 of t. Okay, and another signal. This is S2 of t. Okay, and one more signal I have. This is my S3 of t. Okay, so let me write. So my first signal exists over 0 to 1 time with a magnitude of 2. Okay, and my S2 of t exists up to 2. Okay, with a magnitude of -4. So this is -2 and this is -4. So from here, let me write this as -4. Okay, then my S3 of t exists up to 0 to 3. Okay, with a magnitude of 3.
So,
Yeah.
so what do we do if all the three signals are independent of each other?
Yeah, procedure is simple. You go as per, see now it is independent. No, you looking at this picture, you understood that okay, nothing is dependent on one or the other, right? So start finding energy of the signal S1 of t, then find out pi 1 of t, then you find energy that is S2 of t, right? Means you have to find out G2 of t, then energy of the signal G2 of t, then pi 2 of t will be able to find out, then for pi 3 of t. Oh, clear what I said.
Yes.
So you will get three basis functions for this given problem. Okay.
We have to find
Here
out
all the
phi 3
three
of t,
signals are.
sir.
Yeah, you have to find out up to pi 3 of t.
Okay, sir.
So you will get three basis functions for this given problem. So, see, I told the general equation also, no, for gi of t. So g1 of t means g2 of t, g3 of t. How do we write g3 of t? That is s3 of t minus of, that is s31 pi 1 of t plus s32 pi 2 of t for g3 of t. Or you just try to understand that general expression, that is gi of t. Right? Gi of t will be equal to what I said, si of t, right, minus summation j is 1 to I minus 1, then sij pi j of t. So with that you can substitute for finding the value of g3 of t. Yeah, I think another 5 minutes is left, so I expect you people to do it and tell me the answer. Just I can say yes or no. What is pi 1 of t and what is pi 2 of t, and all I can say. Is that fine? Or you want me to solve again step by step?
Do it, sir.
Yeah, do it. If any difficulty, I am there to solve. Help. Okay. Yes, again I insist other people to communicate, like how your friends are communicating, no? I want everyone to involve in learning. Okay, only when I ask the questions expecting response is also delaying. That is not the case. Okay, that should not be.
Sir, phi 1 is 0 to 1 from 0 to 1, sir.
Yeah, the value of pi 1 of t will be equal to 1 over a period 0 to 1. Correct. Yes, Manoj is there. Manoj.
Yes, sir.
Manoj. Yeah, can you tell, man, what is the energy of the signal S1 of t? I can find out here. I begin the solution. The first step is, I said I need to determine the energy of the signal S1 of t. I'm asking you to tell the expression for finding the energy of the signal S1 of t.
Sir, integration
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
0 to t s1 square dt.
Okay, 0 to t integral, right? S1 square of t into dt. Yeah, with respect to that, so what can I write here? E1. What is the integral limits here? Manoj.
0 to t, sir.
Yeah, t. What is the value of t, man, here?
2, sir.
Why, man? What is t, man? You can't see. T is what? X-axis, na?
Sir, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Then? Huh? What is this? This is what? Then no, you're not able to find, right? 0 to 1. Right? 0 to 1. Then S1 square of t into dt. So S1 square. S1 of t value is 2. So its magnitude is 2. So 2 square into dt I can write. Right? So which is equal to what?
4.
2 squared is 4, right? So I get E1 is 4 over the interval 0 to 1.
0.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Another, okay. So this is my, what yeah, what Prajwal said something, na? I think you asked energy or pi 1 of t when you said pi 1 of t, no, Prajwal?
Phi 1 of t, yes, sir. It
Yeah,
is
yeah, fine. Yeah, fine. So Manoj, can you say what is pi 1 of t expression? Manoj.
Sir, s1 of t.
For pi 1 of t, yeah, for finding pi 1 of t,
S1 of t divided by
S1 of t divided by
root E1.
Yeah, root even. See, pi 1 of t is equal to, right, s1 of t divided by root of even. So which is equal to what I can say? S1 of t value is 2.
2.
Yeah, square root of 4, na? So square root of 4 is what? 2, na? So 2 by 2 is 1. So that is why I say the value of pi 1 of t is 1 over the interval 0 to 1. And it will be 0 elsewhere. Yes, is it clear? And even you can say what is S11? S11 is equal to square root of E1. So which is equal to square root of 4, which is nothing but 2. That is the value of S11. Yeah.
Sir, can you
Yes,
tell what
first.
is G2 of t?
Huh?
Sir, can you tell what is G2 of t?
Yeah, G2 of T. Yeah,
Is it
can you
minus
say?
from the interval 1 to 2?
Yeah, interval is 1 to 2, correct.
Like amplitude is -4.
Yeah, very good. Minus amplitude is -4. Okay. Yeah, as a second step, what we were supposed to do? We need to find out pi 2 of t. Yes, for finding pi 2 of t, first I need to find out G2 of t, right? So that is why I say G2 of t will be equal to what? S2 of t, right, minus S21 pi 1 of t, isn't it? So from this, first I need to find out S21. Yes, Gayatri, can you tell what is S21? Gayatri. Gayatri is there? Yes, Gayatri is there. No. Yes, what about Ramya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can I know how do I find the value of S21?
Sir, integral 0 to t s2 of t into pi 1 of t dt.
Yeah, S2 of t, pi 1 of t into dt. So which is equal to, so S2 of t exists for what interval? 0 to 2, right?
2, sir.
I can
Yes.
write 0 to 2. The value of S2 of t is -4 and the value of pi 1 of t is 1, right? Into
Yes.
dt. Yeah, so which is nothing but then even yeah, so can I say it is yeah, but pi 1 of t exists for interval up to 1, right?
Yeah,
I
it is
need
0.
to split this. Yeah, I need to split this. Okay. Sorry. Pi 1 of t will be existing till 0 to 1. That is why I need to write 0 to 1, right? -4 into 1 into dt, then plus integral 1 to 2. You know the value of S2 of t is -4, but the value of pi 1 of t is 0 into dt, right? So this becomes 0. I can say this is what? -4. Is that fine? -4 into 1, it is -4. Okay. Is this fine?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. So this is my S21. Then after that, so shall I take another 2 minutes time of you people so that I can conclude this problem? Is that fine or you will be able to do? Yes, my dear students should say. If I extend another 2 minutes, is that fine? No response only. If I take another 2 minutes, is that fine?
We'll do it, sir.
You will do it. Okay. Yeah.
Sir,
Okay.
sir,
Ah,
can
ah.
you show me S3 signal, sir? What was the amplitude of that, sir?
S3 signal. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, S3 of t is 0 to 3. Its amplitude is 3.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, then let me stop with this.
Sir,
So
can you
hope.
give the final answer so we can
Pardon?
recheck? Can you give the
Yeah,
final?
yeah. I will share the answers. Yes, correct. I will just with this. I can say okay. So just you can check the answers. I will write. So till this I have done. So just as a okay. So I will just write the answers. Sorry. Yeah. As I said, the value of G2 of t, okay, will be equal to minus 4 over the interval 1 to 2. Okay, and it will be 0 elsewhere. So once you find the value of G2 of t, then you will be able to say what is the value of EG2, right? So energy of the signal EG2 will be equal to 16, okay, over the interval 1 to 2. Then after finding this, in step 3, right, we need to find out G3 of t. Na? So that G3 of t involves 3 terms, that is S3 of t minus S31 pi 1 of t minus S32 pi 2 of t, right? So the value of S31, the value of S31 will be equal to 3, okay, over the interval 0 to 1. Okay, then S32, I think I will write it here. Is this fine? S32, the value of S32 will be equal to minus 3 over the interval 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Okay. Then the value of G3 of t will be equal to 3 over the interval 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Then you can find out what is the energy of the signal, right? Eg3, that will be equal to 9 over the same duration. Just I say. Then the value of pi 3 of t. The value of pi 3 of t will be equal to 1. Okay, over the interval 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Fine. So have I told the value of pi 2 of t? No, no. So I will tell here. Yeah, the value of pi 2 of t will be equal to minus 1. Okay, minus 1 over the interval 1 to 2. Same interval. Okay, is this clear? And even you can say what is the value of S22. S21 you are finding, then S22 will be equal to 4. Okay, over the interval 1 to 2. Okay, S21, S22, then S31, S32 I said, then pi 3 of t. And even S33 also you can note down. The value of S33 will be 3. Okay, over the interval 2 to 3. Yes. So you solve, try to find out, verify your answers with respect to these values. If any difficulty, I will take up tomorrow. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just wait 1 minute. I will take the attendance.